Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday, so let us talk about some fabric. And yes, before you say, yes, I am wearing the same thing as last Friday, and that is because I'm filming these back to back. I did a little bit of shopping, so I wanted to show you guys everything that I got like right now. So, you know, I thought what better way to do it by having another Fabric Friday. Okay, let's get into it. So I have a little bit of a confession to make. That green and gold fabric that I was gonna make my car coat out of it, I used it for another project. I know. So I was trying out a new pattern that I picked up from TEXTILES, which is basically this double-breasted blazer and trouser set, like a double-breasted suit, and it was really nice. And I thought, you know what, I want to try it out in a wool fabric to see if it would make a really good like winter type blazer. And out of all my winter fabrics, I didn't really want to cut into any of the bouclés. I had plans for all of those, so the only one I thought, okay, I can cut into this one because I know that Woolcrest, where I picked it up from, has a lot of it. They had like 6 rolls when I was there. I can just go back and get some more, and it was only £5 a meter, so I don't feel too bad about having to go and buy some more. So I made it, and you know what? Double-breasted coat turned out really well. I had a go at jetted pockets, which are really difficult to read in instructions, but once you've done it, it's like so easy and it looks so amazing. So that was a new skill I learned, so yay! So I went to Woolcrest yesterday and I bought some fabric, but you know what? When I got there, the green and gold had sold out. I can't believe it. There were 6 rolls and it's only been 2 weeks since I've been there. So the guy was like, I am so sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about. After I showed him a picture, he was like, I actually sold this yesterday. Somebody came in, a company came in, and they bought the last 3 rolls. That's like over 200 meters of fabric. They just bought it all. So if I'd come in the day before, I might have actually been able to pick up like 2 or 3 meters. So I was absolutely gutted, but it's okay, because I got some other stuff as well. Because I was like, I still want to make this car coat, and if I can't make it in my green and gold, then maybe I'll make it in some sort of classic colour. So I went for Camel. So I picked up this really nice camel wool. But yeah, it's quite soft on the outside, and on the inside is like quite nice, and it's got like a really good texture to it, and it's super warm. I wrapped this around me yesterday and I was like sweating. So this is what I'm going to make my car coat out of. But this is not what I'm going to do my Fabric Friday on, because while I was there, I did say I was going to go back for the fox fur. That is the whole reason why I went there. So because I can't put the fox fur on my green car coat, I'm now going to put the fox fur on my camel. And if you look, it actually still looks pretty good together, which is just as well because I did also pick up a gold lining. So I think the whole thing, if you look at all 3 of them together, will actually look okay. So yeah, this Fabric Friday is a little bit all over the place because I just wanted to explain no more green and gold car coat. I'm very gutted about that. It's now going to be a camel car coat with the detachable fur collar and this really beautiful satin lining. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's get on to talking about this fur and basically what I'm going to do with it, because we already know what I'm really going to do with it, but I have more plans because I actually got a little bit more than I needed to. First of all, let's just have a look at how beautiful this is. I was going on and on about it, and I finally got it. It is just as soft as the black fur, but this one has got like a little section where it's like it's got like long hairs and short hairs, so it's like fluffy up top and then silky. It's really beautiful. So I'm so happy that I managed to pick this up. It was actually like on its like last couple of meters. I only picked up 1 meter because that's all I really need for this. I wasn't going to pick up like tons of meters like I did with the black one. This one isn't going to be an inner for any jacket. This is just going to be trim and outer stuff. So this is what I plan to do with it. First things first, when I make my camel car coat with the lapel, I am going to make a detachable fur collar, and I want it to be quite big. I want it to wrap all the way around, and because the coat will probably pin here, it's going to go all the way around and down. So I want it to like really be quite big. I might make it quite wide so it takes up maybe half to almost all the shoulder. So I've got enough to be able to do that. And if you look, when I flip it over my shoulder like this, it will have this kind of look, and it looks very luxe, right? It looks very, very luxe. So that is the first thing that I'm going to be doing with this. It's going to leave me a lot more to work with. The second thing is I'm also going to make some detachable cuffs, not just to wear on that, but like to basically put over any jacket, and I might do the same with the black as well if I have leftover, which I definitely will. But I think with winter coming, sometimes I might want to just, you know, add a little bit of a to any coat. Then I can put my detachable cuffs on, I can put the detachable collar on, and then the last thing that I'm going to be making out of this is a little fur hat. Yes, I'm going to be making a fur hat, and when I say fur hat, I mean like the little, I'm not sure what they're called, but I'm going to call it a Russian hat, because that's what comes to mind. Like you can, you know, like you see the Russian in their like red uniforms, and they have like the black fur hats that kind of go around like that. I want to make one of those, and I honestly don't know if I'll even wear it, but I think it will look really cute, and I think that this winter is going to be a really cold one, so it will get to a point where I won't even care what I look like, and I'm going to wear it. And every time it gets really cold, I get to a point where I'm just like, style be damned, I just want to be warm, and I will put on the warmest thing I can think of, and this is so warm, so I think I'm gonna make myself a little fur hat. It will look really cool in the snow, and we do have a few, like I have a skiing trip coming up in January, which I think that would just look amazing with like mountains in the background, even if it's just for the picture. It's gonna look pretty cool. So yeah, so this is just basically gonna be trim for all of like my winter jackets and coats, and I'm gonna make a hat. One thing that I do plan on having a go at, a new thing which I've not done yet, is making gloves. So as you've already seen, my faux leather collection is growing, but they're all quite small quantities. I'm still looking for a really good one for my aviator jacket, but I do have enough to be able to have a go at making my own gloves. So I think I might have a go at making some faux leather gloves and then use these as the trim at the end, and see what happens there. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this. There is a lot you can do with 1 meter of faux fur. You could literally make all the accessories. I might even make a fur bag. They are very, very trendy right now, but in like different colors. But you know, can maybe have myself a little faux fur little satchel bag. So you know, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this, making lots of little things that I can add to other outfits, and maybe even like a little key ring that I can hang on my keys. So that is my plan for this faux fur stuff, and obviously as I'm making these things I will be filming tutorials so you guys can make your own. If you have some faux fur in any color that you want to, you know, you don't know what to do with, or you've used some for a product and you got some scraps left, then I will show you what to do with your scraps, because like I think working with faux fur is really, really fun, and it just adds that extra oomph to an outfit, and it's just really good for winter. And we're about to come into like a really cold winter, especially here in the UK. I know it's going to be cold. It feels like summertime right now, but in the morning it feels very cold. It's just like, this is what's coming. I know I'm shining right now, but in 1 month's time you're gonna wish that you lived in Dubai. So yeah, so that is the plan. As you can tell, I'm really, really excited about it, and I'm really, really happy that I got this. You guys know I've been going on about it for ages, and now I finally have it. So that is it. And that is the end of this Fabric Friday. Thank you guys for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, send me a comment, let me know what you think of all the accessories. Maybe there's another accessory that I've been missing out on, and you can tell me what can I make with the fur. And if you haven't already, then subscribe, and I will see you guys next week with another fabric.